Hey, Eric here from 5minuteinvesting.com, and today we're going to talk about trend trading. In an earlier video, I talked to you about what is a trend and how to define a trend. And of course, there are certain indicators that will help us define a trend, spot a trend, and so on and so forth. So how do you trade with the trend? Now, this is a very simple question and has a very simple answer, but a lot of people get confused. They make it really complicated. They think you need to see a bunch of green lights in order to trade with the trend, but the reality is not true. Now, of course, in my course, I teach people how to use indicators to see the trend because investing is 50% of visual game and another 50% of business logic. So here we have a trend, and it means the price increases with time, which is an uptrend. And of course, the price doesn't increase with a straight line, so there are waves. So that's how price behaves. And it's very simple and intuitive, and as long as you can see this charts, it's pretty self-explanatory and obvious. So all you're going to do when you're trend trading is you want to invest in dip. You want to invest in the dip. And that's pretty much it. It's that simple. So, well, you're going to be like, Eric, I'm oversimplifying it. And it's actually a lot more complicated than that. And I would agree, yes, okay, it's a little bit more complicated. So, what is the problem then? The problem is, if you have a trend and you have a dip, how do I know I'm not investing in here, but I'm investing in here? So, as of this point, how do I know, essentially, whether the price will go back up or it will continue to go down? So that is the biggest problem with investing in trend that a lot of people get stuck on, is this difference. Whether it will continue to go up, which is continuation in trend, or it's a fundamental change in the trend. And the answer to that is very simple. Remember earlier, I said that investing is 50% visual gain and another 50% of research. And in order to determine at this point whether the price will go back up or go down, you need to do research. And that's it. There's no other way around it. And unless you do research and basically more information pointing you in a certain direction, you wouldn't know. Now, I just told you something super important, so let me repeat this. It means that using technical analysis alone doesn't solve your problem, because at this point, technical analysis can tell you that this is a low, but technical analysis does not tell you that if it is more likely to go up or go down. And that is the biggest problem with technical analysis, is people think that it can predict the future when in fact, technical analysis is just telling you the relative price of something. So technical analysis can tell you that it is at a low based on the previous price, but the probability of something going up or down, it's going to be based on your research outside of technical analysis.